Yo, with the station that holds you down with the hottest hip hop and R&B joints. It's Philly's Power 99 FM.
Power 99 should be a Cosmic Strictly Skills,
Kevin.
I don't know if this is a win or a loss for me.
Yeah,
Big homies in the building.
This is a win.
This is a win, W, right?
Yeah, it's the Philadelphia W, one of the stations that put me on. It's gotta be a win.
You already know who's in the building. Meek Mill.
Yeah, we in the building. Philly, what's up? Delaware, what's up? Jersey, what's cracking?
Wins and losses.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, because they gonna talk about it, so we might talk about it.
I mean, the streets is doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't told you what I thought yet.
Yeah.
We want to talk about, what you think in the streets first before we even get to that.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's a big reception on it. It's all wins, all W's up.
Yeah. They say we back, but I'd be like, no, you back. I stayed down in the studio and hustled my lights out 7 days a week and ain't called nobody. Stood up on my feet like a man. Couldn't call people to help me write my raps. Ask them what song is good. All I had was a few of my homies. 90 days straight. No sleep, no rest, just grinding. 190 days. You
went in and locked in yourself. So you do have an A&R, right?
Yeah,
Dallas, right?
Yeah, let me shout out Dallas too. Dallas, be the A&R. You want your A&Rs in the videos and all that. You want to come to Atlantic Records. You know what that is. Gang.
All right, so I listened to it.
Yeah.
I feel like
you're a hard critic too. Don't dissect my album too crazy.
I'm not even dissecting it yet. I'm not even doing that. I'm saying I listened to it and I feel like it's a big jump. Each album has growth.
Yeah.
And I feel like you kind of went from 0 to 60 in this. Now, my question is to you: wins and losses. How did the title even come about?
It came about for me like breaking it down. Like, well, y'all know where I come from out here, but in the world of social media, we call that the circus. A lot of people was coming up with like, yo, he's losing. Some people, my core fans, he winning. I just wanted to break down to him real life. Let's take away all this circus stuff. Me, where I come from, the house I stay in at night, make sure I got a roof over my head. I'm able to provide for my mom, my son, my sister, niece, nephew. They all don't live in a ghetto. My sister used to live in the projects. I'm not even talking materialistic stuff. We're gonna throw materialistic stuff out the way, but even being a young black person from Philadelphia where people die at, we know a lot of young kids die here and stuff like that. I'm the one with the blessing, with the voice to be able to speak for the people, and somebody that got a shot to open the door up for the next young dudes coming up. Like, I don't know if I just left with Rico Havoc. I embraced them. Rico Havoc, Tor, O'Malley, Uzi, PNB Rock, Lights, Cameras, Bugsy, anybody you can think of, you know what I'm saying? I'm embracing them, and we just rocking just like that. That's just what it is, because I want to see things be able to grow, and I'm the one out of the few million people from Philly that rap. You know, everybody in their mind rap here, so that's just a win in itself. When we talking losses, we talking about Chino, Big Brother just got killed while he was on the road with us. Us seeing that happen to him, that was like a real loss for me, seeing my young boy break down like that, or losing Lil Snoop along the way, because I know if he was with us on the road, he probably would have never got into the situation he was in and lost his life. That's like real life losses to us. I lost my case. You probably was there, okay?
Yes, I was.
I lost my freedom. When you lose your freedom, you lose your family, you lose your money, you lose everything. I lost like real stuff. So when we kind of like talking about like wins and losses, let's solidify what we talking about in our culture. Don't get to mixing all these little wild kids from all over a part of the world and have them speaking on these little, cause some of these bloggers, like we need some fly bloggers too. Let's talk about it. We need some fly bloggers, cause most of these bloggers, they on these blogs and they speaking on like our culture and they don't know anything about it, and they tuning in, and some of them got influence. Like, I don't know, if you watch this little pages you watch, you might see Academics page. You'll see they post everybody's album. They ain't gonna post no Meek Mill album. It's a lot of them things. They ain't posting my album, man. When we see it, we have a little talk about it. But it's the game. Let's get it.
Okay, so listen. Check this out. So you said your sister, she's not in the project anymore. Now, is that the same sister? because I always wanted to ask you, like, the girl used to go in there and freestyling and this, that. Is that your real sister or is that just somebody?
No, that's not my sister. Kev, you should know me long enough to know I don't got no sister that rap. I don't have no sister that's rap. Like, even with that, the circus, what we call the circus, I gotta click on the internet every day and be like, Meek Mill's sister, this is Nicki, this is Drake. I don't even, it's a circus. I don't even want to be on here and be like, yo, this is not my sister, man. It's a circus. You've been knowing me for what, 15, 20 years?
1,000 years.
Yeah, so, and you think it's probably my sister. Nobody don't know. That's just the fake world of the circus. You know how they go.
Just trying to get on.
I don't know what's going on with that. I looked at it for like 10 seconds and clicked it off. I was like, yo, my sister ain't crazy like that. What? Let me see. I'm gonna cuss my sister out.
So look, the pop-up shows, the pop-up shows.
Yeah.
How did that, like, was that all in the plan for the album or what was that?
It's in the plan for the fans, you know what I'm saying? This one for the people that stuck by me, you know what I'm saying? The streets actually kept me alive when it was a lot of people coming at my way with heat in my direction. My fans that stayed down with me and stuck by me, we coming through and giving out some free shows, man. It's only right. We make a lot of money from people. We breeze through a lot and not be able to like really touch our fans. So this time, Philly definitely deserve a free show for me.
No question.
You know what it is?
I thought she was going to do. You didn't do an album release party here.
I ain't do no album release party at all. I did like a little event. Atlantic set an event up for me at like a BMX place. I ain't do none at all, really. I wanted to. We can still do it. What's up? What's up? Where we going? Vanity? Where we going? For real.
All right, so I'm going to hold you to that.
What's up?
I'm going to hold you to that.
I'm asking Philly, what's up? What y'all want to do at Meek Mill album release party, wins and losses. We bringing out, we gonna bring some people too. We gonna bring some, I got it.
So listen, you mentioned earlier you were talking about bloggers and we need fly bloggers, we need this and that. It's no secret, I feel like a lot of, outside of the music you've put in, the work you've put in, you've always been heavy on the internet scene. Always.
Yeah.
Social media, you heavy on that.
Yeah.
Have you felt like you reserved yourself a little bit because of the negative, all of the negative that you've been getting?
I think it's becoming a super circus now, you know what I'm saying? You know what type of people in circuses all day, you know what I mean? You want to be the elephant that stands on 2 feet, you want to be the lion that jumped through the fire hose, or you want to be the clown. It's a circus. Ain't no telling, when you go to a circus, ain't no telling what you're going to see. You're going to see a monkey do a backflip. Tomorrow, you might see a dirt bike ride around in the ball in the circus. There's no telling what you're going to see. I try to not join the circus as much, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a market where we touch our fans and we connect with people, but anybody allowed to connect with you. You can post a picture of your grandma ugly. You can post a picture of Biggie should have died. You be like, yo, I don't even really want to. This stuff getting kind of out of hand, you know what I'm saying? Time to post this, post my music, post some fly pictures to inspire. Because where the people I come from, we get inspired. Well, the young hustlers of my culture, we get inspired when we see more, when we see somebody that came from where we come from. So I try to continue to inspire through pictures and art and give people the looks of life that I'm seeing.
Let's talk about the state of Dream Chasers right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know I think you've added on a few more pieces to the puzzle.
Okay, this water any good? Yeah, a few pieces.
Who brought that in here? Somebody brought that in here.
Few pieces.
It's Garci. I think you added Garci, and there was another kid from I think Baltimore.
Garci, I just was co-signing Garci. It's kind of like a situation when Tip was with me. I wasn't actually signed with Tip, but I was just rocking with him. Garci, real one, talented, hustling. That's my man. Yo, what you need? All right, come on, we stamp that. Our actual Dream Chasers, the last one I signed, I actually did a contract with is Scola, YBS Scola, O'Malley. We got a verbal contract, and that's it. That's the state right now. We're working on a new young boy from Philly. I don't even want to say their name because I like to get everything structured. I had a lot of these guys as artists at one point. Then we went to the radio station. Everybody started getting their own wave and going. And now it's lawyer talk. Nobody wants to sign no more. So, I'm trying to do things correct.
Title discussion.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
What? Like, okay. I'm not understanding it. Because to be honest with you, Trick is OG. I didn't understand why it was that personal. No disrespect to Trick, but he
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Nobody that go on Instagram, man. And this one thing with me too. I come from Philadelphia. All our OGs, they don't get on Instagram where we from. And if they want to say something to somebody, they go say something to them. They get in contact to them and they say it with them, especially if it's on that type of level of anger. But I don't think even like when it comes to I work hard on this album. I don't think you should be able to go on Instagram and just rant and go crazy and then just be mentioned in an interview. You know what I'm saying? This is about wins and losses. It's a win. It's a winning situation right now. I've been recording this album for months, trying to win. I ain't really trying to talk about negativity. All I always say is, Meek Mill. Everybody in the industry know there's only one way to handle Meek Mill when you see him, and when the people see me out in the world, and this is for everybody in the rap industry from here on to 1,000 years, when you see people flip out on the internet about me, I will always be handled with respect and live person, and that's just that.
Let me ask you this. So, is there anything that you feel is anything that you would want to go back and change? I'm not speaking of an artist, like all the things that have occurred over the time from since you came up here until now. Is anything you see, I wish I could go back and change that?
No. I wake up feeling very comfortable with everything that took place in life because it made me who I am. Like, it was a time where I got left in jail, where I thought like some certain group of guys was like with me. I was sick about it. I felt some type of way. Just that got past it, came home. One person in jail told me, said, man, it was meant for it to be like that. It was meant for them such and such not to be around you. So when you elevate to a new level, when I was going through the rap beefs and certain people was talking down, you go look at my Instagram. Some homies disappeared. They stopped coming on the road. Hoes, it's looking shaky for Meek Mill. They ain't around as much as they used to be around. Things went different. That's just the separation. God separating who's supposed to be in your life to elevate you to the next level. And I'm used to it. I've been through so many trials and tribulations. I'm kind of used to God's patterns sometimes. I can't say get used to his patterns, but I know the flip side of hard work and grinding and staying down and sticking to what got me here. You know what I'm saying? And I be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people died along the way. We lost some people to the system. It had to be like that to make us into the people we are. It made us into strong people. Me, myself. So no, I don't be regretting all that stuff.
3-0. We 3-0? We 30?
Yeah, that's why you're looking at. I sound like I'm 30 now, right?
Yeah, it's just it's a difference.
Yeah.
Is it because of the age, or it's just because of the things you went through to make you?
Yeah, it was things I went through. Like I mentioned in other interviews, I was like, what's the point? I'm getting high, I'm doing pills. Like there's like a Percocet town too. And since we on the mic right now, we might as well address it. Like all the young boys running around taking pills all day and getting high, and it's basically a form of dope. Like when you stop taking the pills, it like break your body down, so they gotta keep on taking the pills. In real life, and I'm not knocking you if you do it, because I did it at one time, and I know how hard it is to get off of it, but that's for suckers. Like, well, the way we came up straight hustlers. Like, we make money, we trying to win. We ain't trying to escape reality. It's already real out in these streets, people dying, going to jail. What you sitting around for high pills? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to myself, too. When I used to be high, I used to have my own little, like, in the mirror, look myself in the face, think, you get high every day, you a clown. You getting high for every day. You signed, you blessed up, you running from reality. For what? You dreamed about being on this level. What you running from reality for? You know what I'm saying? But just saying like, they high power drugs, you know what I'm saying? Papa Perk still gonna be my shit, the song. It still could be fire, but in real life, we gotta figure something out, because that became like a cool thing around here with like Percocets and lean and all that. It's like running the city. These kids throwing their life away for small stuff. You see cats, they getting locked up for robbery. They robbing, they need money for that dope. Don't let nobody tell us it ain't nothing but dope in the pill. And I don't get paid to like talk about Percocets or like this a serious situation, because I seen at one point that the drugs almost break my squad down because it was just too much. But all that stuff, man. I just feel like where we come from in Philly was always a natural born hustling town. Getting high was never the priority. We get fly, we get money, we get pretty girls. You know what I mean? We do our thing. Getting high, we don't play like that. You got your little weed you smoke on or something. You could get up off of that and be on time for work, and your body ain't gotta be dependent on it. All that stuff. Somebody out here, I know there's somebody listening to it that's caught up in the middle trying to get off perks, but it's like killing their body. And they may be on probation, they freedom on the line, or it may be straying them away from their family, or just slowing them down in life, man. Turn it up. We trying to get this money.
So look, so you got everything you're saying right now, especially on that. So you got the young rappers, they like, oh man, Meek, he OG now, he old head. Nah, man, I'm about this perk 30 life, man. Like Meek just mad, he just an old head. I mean,
people say, sure.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You know,
yeah, I know.
You know
I know how they think, because I used to be like that. Like,
yeah.
them niggas, they talking, man. I ain't even trying to hear none of that. I'm telling you, from a person that's on his way to success, I never say I'm successful, on his way to success, you will never reach a high rate of success if you full-time doing drugs. There's no way.
So is it safe to say that Meek Mill is sober?
Yeah, Meek Mill definitely sober. I've been sober for like a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else. I get a little wild at times, but we make sure we took that out of our priority list. It became, you used to wake up, yo, what's up with a drink at? Where we look down on people. We used to look down on our aunts and uncles that do cocaine and get high. Who is we to look down on them? We getting high off dope, basically. We taking opiates, you know what I mean? Sipping syrup and taking pills. Who is we to look down on anybody? And I can't look down on the people that's doing it, but just out here telling you, I've been in that fight with trying to get away from it, escaping. Once I escaped it, you think you get off of it for 2 weeks, your mind clear. Your mind's still not clear. It's gonna take you about 6 months for your mind actually to clear back up and become the person who you was. After 6 months, I'm like, yo, this is how I really think. I was wilding like that. I'm beefing with all the rappers and stuff in Philly. You say something about me on Instagram, I'm replying back and snap a finger. Let somebody say something. You can go on Instagram right now and say you're gonna kill me. I ain't gonna say nothing back. Man, he talking to his phone, man.
Really?
That don't bother me.
You changed.
What I'm gonna say back?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's for the bad. I'm saying you changed because, like you said, a few years back, somebody say F Meek Mill or whatever, and you like, and it's like you go right at him.
Yeah.
But now you're saying like, nah, I'm, whatever.
I just break it down in my mind like he talking through a phone. He don't got no problem with me. He threatening me in front of public. That's not a good thing to do when it comes to police and stuff. That's not my type of area. Keep it moving, man. I got a son to feed, a family to take care of. Don't bring us no harm. We ain't gonna bring you no harm, man. We ain't on that. We on some young millionaire jumping off jets, riding dirt bikes, wheeling Rolls Royces, some new 20 type shit. Like young black men really coming through out here in groups, in large groups. That's what we kind of on. We still move kind of ignorant, dress the way we dress, talk the way we talk, but we want some new shit. You know what I mean? I be around. You'll catch me on the jet with Robert Kraft today. You might catch me in SP with the Chasers tomorrow. You know what I mean? We trying to break stuff. You know what I mean? It been the same thing been going on around here a lot. Be a lot of, even when it's speaking on like even with rappers in Philly, like it's always a lot of beef. Like you gotta travel a little bit and like come out. Sometimes in Atlanta they got a bunch of artists that signed. They got Migos, they got Young Thug, they got Future, they got who else they got? Lucci. Who else they got out there in Atlanta? Yeah, it's just so many, man. It's just too many people they got. Day. Even if they got a problem with each other, like sometimes I be around all of them, and one of them might not be feeling it with another one this week, and you come back next week, they together. They ain't taking it far. Out here is, I'm gonna kill you, this, that, and the third. Everything is always next level. That's why nobody can get no money. And I always hear people be like, Meek Mill the only one on, it's time for somebody else to get on. What the hell do that got to do with me? What the hell do it got to do with Cosmic Kev? Cause your record ain't getting played at the next radio station too. Or on SoundCloud for free, YouTube for free too. All you gotta do is post it on your page. What the hell do that got to do with me? And you can't name a person in Philly that ain't got no verse from Meek Mill. From down to Fat G's to Core to anybody. They all been in the studio with me multiple times. And that's why nobody can't get no money. It's so much, everything is aggressive, ego. And me, I came in the game with that. I'm coming in the game, emotion, got a problem with everybody because they ain't doing the things that I do or acting the way I act. It's a brand new time, man. It's time to represent this thing on a whole new level.
So let's talk about wins and losses.
Yeah.
Not the album, though.
The movie?
No. I'm gonna ask you a few things. You tell me if it's a win or if it's a loss.
Yeah.
Out your mama house.
It's
Now, before you answer that, meaning that when you got it, I'm asking you, it's kind of like a two-part question.
Yeah.
When you moved out, and before you got her own crib. So when was it a win, or was it ever a loss? Like, do you feel like it was ever a loss? You know what I mean?
It was a win once I stepped out the door and stood on my own 2 feet. Cause my mom, I ain't had no dad. My dad been dead my whole life. My mom was taking care of me. So when I jumped out in the streets myself, I went down South Philly for a summer. I ain't never really come back. And that was the win for me because it made me turn into a man. You know what I mean? It taught me how to be a man, stand amongst other men, and be having to fend for yourself. And you know what I mean? Get your own money, eat. And then I bring it back. So it was a win.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, I actually met Rick Ross with you in here. The moment I walked in, I knew it was a win as soon as I seen him. He said he felt my music, and once I got a chance to tell him, put me on TV and we gonna win, he put me on TV and we won. It's plain and simple.
Cutting off your braids.
I don't know. I used to get a lot of chicks when I had braids. I ain't gonna lie.
Was that a win? Was that a loss?
That was an L. I ain't gonna lie, because I used to get chicks like, yo, come braid my hair real quick. Sit between their legs and rub on their legs while they braid my hair. It used to be kind of easy when I had braids.
All right, you cut the braids off because I guess you thought that the presentation would be a little bit better.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't keep up. I'm like grimy. I couldn't keep up. Everybody be like, remember you had the dreads? I'd be like, they wasn't dreads. They was braids.
It was braids.
It was so nappy that it looked like dreads. I think Thea said that the other day, like, yo, yeah, I know you from when the dreads. I was like, no, they was braids. It was individuals. Party, what's up?
What's up, man? Last one.
Let's get it. You don't even take a deep breath before you ask me no questions. It's so easy to answer nowadays.
Okay.
They're gonna tell you Nicki, what?
Nicki
Drake?
Minaj.
What? It was a win. I got Nicki when I was like, I came up. I always wanted Nicki my whole life. I used to talk. I was at Nicki Minaj, and I had to rap about it. I bagged that.
So that was a win.
Yeah, it was a win, of course.
Okay, breaking up, was it a loss?
Yeah, of course, breaking up with anybody you love is a loss. Period. Game time. You heard? You want to get up here and like make up a lie or something, Kev?
Nah,
it's so easy to tell the truth now. That's why nobody can't believe the interview is going so smooth. It's just so easy to tell the truth and kick that talk, because we living it, and this is what we representing. A lot of people it became like a little trend to try to hate Meek Mill. I don't know what they was thinking. I think it comes with being a threat. It comes with being a threat. I watch it time and time and over with good players. Even like I said, even with me, I don't I wish Kevin Durant stayed at Oklahoma, but it's a lot of people don't like Kevin Durant right now because he a threat. They at Golden State, they got real shooters with him, so they're gonna get a lot of criticism. They could win 6 rings, they're gonna get the most criticism in the world because they're a threat. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather get criticized. He talk a lot of shit. He a threat though when it come to winning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm representing for the thorough ones. You know what I mean? I'm always be able to stand out. They don't understand it now. 20 years from now, when they tally up my legacy, I'm going in the books big time.
Beefing with Drake, win or loss?
It's a win. It's always a win. I just explained. There was a lot of people around me before that. When they thought it slowed down a little bit, I'm spending cake on these dudes left and right. Everybody we going 5-star everything, foreign everything. The minute it looked like it slowed down, I was in the studio 3-4 people. Had to hustle and get it back, so I needed to remove them. I won. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying you won because it didn't stop anything.
I won the whole situation. They made me into a monster. They put my back against the wall, so I had to get down, bubble to the face, and get it. Yeah, that's to help me turn to a next level. I was too comfortable. I had Nicki, I'm getting all this money, I'm living in Beverly Hills, I'm getting high. There's nothing else I wanted at that point. Now it's time to stop getting high. Let's get this money, man. What the hell is you doing, nigga? That's what it was, for real. It was real talk. And now it's showing through real. And now I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you who Meek Mill is. I'm gonna show all y'all who Meek Mill is and what we about.
So, is it safe to say we do an album release party? Are there? I'm trying to think how to word this. All right, so is the DJ still allowed to play Nicki records and Drake records?
Yeah, they play it every time we're in the club. We listen to the radio too, man. We gotta vibe sometimes to everybody's music. Just cause we got a rap beef going on still don't mean we ain't gonna vibe to your music. We vibe to everybody's music, man. We just like that. I DJ in the club. I was dropping Nicki shit in the club. I ain't mad at her.
I seen it. I'm like, you trying to take my job? You DJing now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Get it how we live.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm getting high. I need 300,000 a gig, like how the what's them DJs called? EDM. I need that real check. I'm gonna be the first rapper DJing and then walk out, come from behind the set, start rapping. It's gonna cost a little extra 50 grand, but we're gonna get this thing cracking. Watch, we're gonna do some new shit.
Not speaking on Nicki or Drake.
Yeah.
Let's say it's an artist that you may not personally feel, but they have a hot record. Their record's crazy. You won't be like, oh man, I don't fuck with them. They record whack, even though the record's hot.
No, we have to deal with that every day. Like, there's no way we skipping past Break It Up. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way we. If your song is fire, there's no way we skipping past it. Period.
Wins and losses, ladies and gentlemen.
Gang, you already know what it is. That's like sucker stuff, man. We confident in what we do. We confident in ourselves. We can look in the mirror every day, feel good. We don't mind bobbing to everybody's music, man. But if it's on, it's still on. Sometimes you could be an op. You got that crack. You might bob to your music. We ain't gonna play you too much. If you just happen to slide in, we listen to the radio. Alright, that's it. You ain't tripping. I got girls. I be around girls and shit. They want to twerk and stuff. They want to hear some music, some emotional music. I'm kind of like raw Grammy. Sometimes I switch it up.
Yeah, she actually put Tory Lanez on and you played it.
Yeah. You said put some Tory Lanez on and I played it. For real. Fact though.
Duffy, man, thanks for stopping through, bro.
Shout out to me and P&B Rock too. Our relationship been getting a little stronger. Out of town, I got something going on.
Why isn't he on? Why he ain't on the album?
I told him to get on the album. There was a certain beat that he couldn't really vibe with like that. Sometimes like Ross do beats that it's a Ross type beat that I go to write on and I couldn't vibe. He hit me, I couldn't vibe on it. I understood that perfectly because I know sometimes rappers be thinking like I ain't want to do a verse for him, but it was like a beat that I really couldn't vibe to. I tried to, I can't get it. And it was just like that. But me and P&B Rock, we probably gonna do a tape or something. Man. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
I need parts on that. I need parts.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, wins and losses. Make sure you get it. I know it's on. It's on Tidal, right? It's definitely on Tidal.
Definitely on Tidal. The movie is on Tidal too. Wins and losses movie. We shot a 26-minute movie to it. It's on Tidal, YouTube, Worldstar, meekmill.com. Make sure you go to meekmill.com, get you some merch. You watch the Meek Mill movie. You can stream the album from there. You can buy the album from there. So we popping. Wins and losses.
That's what it is, man. You know what it is, man. What's the station, Meek?
Power 99 FM.
Yeah, with the station that holds you down with the hottest hip hop and R&B joints. It's Philly's Power 99 FM.